I'm writing a paper on psychology in the medical field for a class in English 1102. So what I'm going to do first is go to Google, because I go to Google first for everything. It's already popped up. And we're going to type in psychology in the medical field. We're going to do psychology in health professions because it has a .edu and that usually means something good. Um, it is a college website and it's giving classes, so I'm not going to do this one. That's a .com, but oh, what about this one? There we go. Oh, this is careers. Just kidding, I don't want this one. Oh, alright. Psychology. What I was looking up is I was gonna do anti-anxiety drugs for before surgeries. So we'll do anti-anxiety drugs before surgery. Perfect. Alright, this says .info, so we'll try this one. Oh, this is a patient care? Okay, well, just this right here shows that it's probably not the most credible site. So we'll go back. Here, this says .med, so click on this one. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So we're gonna do this one. Read through it a little bit. There you go. So I'm gonna copy these, open up a Word document, paste them in it, and then I'm gonna put the title of the website at the top. Okay, so now I have some notes about it. We're gonna look up that word on Google and see what it says about it. I'm looking this up because psychology works with disorders in the brain, and anxiety is a disorder in the brain, and I know that in medical fields and before surgeries and things like that, they can give you certain drugs to help calm you down. So we'll put certain help surgery, and then we'll type put anxiety. That's not how you spell it. Oh my gosh. Anxiety is a psychological disorder. Okay. So that's what I'll do with my first thing. And then we'll look up I need to look up certain cases where anxiety before here cases, we'll do medical cases on surgeries and see if we can find any with psychological problems. Well, let's do this. We'll do important psychological cases. There's a lot of those. Oh, here we go. It says .com, but it can still give us titles that we can look up and find a reliable source for. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna copy this. No, we're just gonna copy his name. Because it says that he had seizures in the brain, which is medical field. And it talks about his hippocampus, which is in the brain, so we can talk about how it affected him psychologically. So we'll go back to Google. Go ahead and paste that. Okay, .com. Okay, let's try this one. .org. PBS is pretty intense, so we're gonna take this one. Okay. Okay. Let's get the main gist of what happened. It's been said that. Whoopsies. Okay, so we'll go back to Word. Put this on 2 separate pages. Okay. Go ahead and get the title. Okay, so we're gonna write trying to cure epilepsy, which is seizures in the brain, or the excessive amount of seizures. Okay. Scroll back up and look. Okay, so the doctors tried to find a part in his brain where the seizures were. Doctors find where seizures developed. Okay, so because they couldn't, so unfortunately they did not find a hot spot, so they took out his hippocampus, and surrounding cortex. Okay, so I'm gonna actually open another tab and type in hippocampus, because I'm sure the average person doesn't know what that does. Okay, so let's say memory. And the reason I'm using, or I'm okay with using Wikipedia right now is because it's not that vital of a information, and I can almost assume that it's going to be correct because it's just one fact that everything else is probably going to say. So we'll do hippocampus, memory, and then cortex. We'll even, to make people happy, we'll even see memory learning, and that has the, yeah, and that's a .org, so we should be okay. And then we're going to type in cortex. Okay, so the cortex is the outer layer of the brain, which actually, so consciousness it says, and then okay, so the cerebral cortex does memory and stuff too, but I only know that because I took anatomy this morning. Okay, so we're just gonna do memory information. Okay, so we know that it's in memory. Okay. So then we're going to type more information. read through this a bit, see how psychologically he worked. Okay, so see his inability to form memories, so that we know both of these are correct. Inability to form memories. Um, Never lived independently, lived at home with his mother and father. He daily routine. So he's almost like a walking vegetable. Um, yeah, okay, so he couldn't remember anything. Couldn't remember anything. Okay, so how does this... Now I'm going to write how it even has to do with my paper. So, we'll do psychology in the medical field. Memories. And that has to do with psychology. And then in the medical field, because it was brain surgery. So why is it important to have psychology in the medical field? Well, this way, people know what to do and what not to do. And because this was in the 1900s, which wasn't that long ago, but lots of technological advances, we can learn from this dude. What's his name? We'll just call him, HM. So that's how psychology is used in the medical field. Okay. So now we're going to exit out of this. Let's think of another thing. Oh, we can go back to our website that we had that listed the cases. Okay, just kidding. Okay, I know there was a guy who got his corpus callosum cut in half. Okay. So, okay, split brain. That's right. Okay. Split brain surgery. Okay, corpus callosum cut in half. Brain can't communicate to the other side. So this is just an idea right here. Okay. See, a lot of it's epilepsy. That's kind of interesting. All .coms. Okay, we're going to come back to this because they're all .coms. So I just got to think of other things to research about. Okay, surgeries that require a after support system. Only came up with this idea because of Grey's Anatomy. But it's not looking like that's a thing. Exit out the rest of these. Alright, let's do this. we'll talk about, while this is loading, how I keep up with my information. So I like to just broad information, just real quick, write down the thing, take a couple notes, so that way I can go back and look and see which one I want to use depending on the paragraph or what I'm writing about in the paragraph, so then I could come back here and be like, oh, look, there's a fun fact, and then go ahead and cite it. Okay, here we go. Support systems for surgeries. Okay, what's this? Oh, Cleveland Clinic, which is very well known, so okay. We need a support system, we need a support group. It says a .com, but we'll just see what it says, because it's going to be articles. So, not many articles are going to be .org or .edu. I wish there was a real life. Okay. Okay. We'll do group therapies. See, you can already see there's all of these. I'm done? Okay.